All right, guys. Y'all asked for it. We shall do it. It's been a while since we did a bit of a just look into a whole boatload of game trailers. So let's do the Future Game Show Spring Showcase. If you guys want the link for yourselves, I'm putting it into chat right here.
Everybody, and welcome to the Future Game.
Oh wait, I know these people. This is, by the way, guys. This is the actress who voices the gorgeous and amazing Karlach, and this is the guy who voices Clive from Final Fantasy 16. They're a host? That's awesome. Holy shit. Okay.
Show Spring Showcase. My name is Samantha Bayard, though you may know me best as Baldur's Gate 3's lovable hothead Karlach.
I will never forget that voice. Karlach is Bay, and it's because she's so awesome. And Clive, dude, he killed it as Clive. He absolutely destroyed the role of Clive. It was so good. It was so good.
And the fate of this fair studio. I'm taking leave from the front lines
Truth that cat
for the next 90 minutes to present today's show. A veritable
feast
Benjamin.
of trailers, yes, Samantha.
What did I tell you in rehearsals?
Don't cut you off.
And what just happened?
I immediately cut you off.
You immediately cut me off. You've disgraced yourself, you know that.
Oh no.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Is this just gonna be dry British humor? I think it's just gonna be dry British humor.
Well, go on then, introduce yourself.
Oh
I'm
god.
Ben Starr, and you might know me from the popular social media skits I film alone in my front room, or perhaps my role as the pectoral.
Does he actually do
icon
social media
Clive
skits?
in Final Fantasy 16.
I'm gonna look this up.
Beyond the endearing back and forth.
It's not endearing.
Agree to disagree. Sam and I are here today to get you up to speed on the most exciting video games of the moment.
So whether you're watching on a live stream or in the Albatross Theatre at PAX East, hi, stick close to Mama K.
And Mama.
Oh, this guy does a lot of like TV shows. He's been in that show You about that serial killer guy. He's been in Death in Paradise, which is a murder mystery in English murder mystery. Midsummer Murders, that's a long running one. Jamestown, that's his main show. What is Jamestown about? Oh, like the old Jamestown. Wow. Okay, yeah, he's in that. That's like a period piece type of deal. Oh my god, I actually saw Nightfall. Nightfall was a kind of like a hack and slash TV show. And it wasn't, it had its moments, but it generally wasn't very good. He's done voices for Quantum Break, which is a video game. Never played it, but I heard it was good. He was on the Musketeers show. He's been on a lot of stuff. He's done like 5-6 different video game roles as well. Okay, I didn't realize that.
And we'll get through this one together.
Let's kick.
Yeah, well, this is dry British humor.
And guess what?
They're gonna play antagonists, so basically he's gonna be a goofball. And, say stupid things, and she's gonna play straight man. It's just tournament comedy. So she's basically just gonna give him, like, no energy and just, like, shut him down at every single moment. And it's, like, a very, very common comedy trope, basically, Will. That's what it is.
It's a world premiere.
World premiere! Yeah, Mark Hamill, yeah. Mark Hamill was better and did elevate the second season, but the show still was just ass. Like, it just wasn't good. That's the problem. Okay, what is this? The Bachman Media Network. Deadliest show on Earth. Is that Halo? Clone jockeys initiate your tethers. Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay, so it's some kind of arena shooter. And everyone looks like they're in ODST. Or like Apex. Wait, are you just running? Not even... Okay. Death Sprint. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, the problem is there's no gameplay. But let's see. Let's see.
That was your
That
first
looked cool.
look at Death Sprint 66.
But zero
a
gameplay.
PvP arcade racer coming in 2024.
Now, before you all
PvP
death
arcade
sprint
racer,
to your
okay.
Steam wish lists, let me save you some time.
Oh,
We
let me
have
put
our very
captions
own
on.
Spring Showcase Steam page, which you can find by searching Future Game Show on Steam.
This is where you can find and wishlist every game featured in the show. And after the show, you can head to the FGS YouTube channel where you'll be able to rewatch all the juicy trailers and see what bonus content our editorial team has been cooking up.
Plus, there'll be plenty of articles to read about the games we've covered on GamesRadar.com.
Okay, I think it's about time we gave the good people what they want.
Me with no clothes on again.
No, not that.
Me with
Fair.
more clothes on.
That makes no sense. Next up, we've got a brand new trailer for a game that's already
yo,
got
hey,
hundreds
yo.
of thousands
Oh.
of you smashing that wish list button. This is Zoocosis.
Zoocosis. Wait, what? Dude, I saw the giraffe and I was like, oh, what a sweet dog. And this thing came out. Okay, I'm interested now. What is this? Wait.
Now you are a zookeeper. The job is not difficult. You have nothing to worry about.
This is like Phasmophobia, but with like fisted zoo animals? Whoa! Wait! What? The little purple tongue comes out. This looks insane. This looks good. This is a very good
Talk about a
start.
graveyard shift. Stop a malicious parasite from infecting the animal kingdom in Zoocosis, which is coming to PC
Oh,
later
man.
in 2024.
That looks terrifying. Yeah, it looks
We've
great.
got a game that has the fingerprints of its developers
Definitely,
all over
definitely
it.
up my
Everything is
alley.
made from clay.
Ben, I swear to Bahamut. Here's an exciting update on Harold Halibut.
Oh, I heard of Harold, but we've seen trailers of this game
I
before.
half wondered if life as we knew it would collapse in on itself as well. It seemed like the pressure of the ocean surrounding us was pressing through the ship's hull, and I wondered how any of us.
Super Dutch, thank you for the
Find a way to
follow.
keep going
Welcome
on.
to the Corey crew.
There aren't many
Hope you're having a
people I
great
can
night.
talk to without feeling inferior.
Oh, thanks.
No, I didn't mean like that. You're not a Jimmy Judger, you know? You seem to just...
What do you enjoy, Super
accept-
Dutch? Gameplay wise, we're looking up a whole bunch of game trailers.
But there must...
This game looks like a really good indie narrative style, like point and click style game, like one of those old point and click games. It gives you like a stirring story and stuff. This looks like one of those.
Is that Dr. Computer? Dr. Computer? This opens
Hey,
up
hell
lots
yeah,
of
buddy!
questions.
Congrats on the baby. This game has such a weird, unique vibe.
Actually, I did kind of make a mistake.
We all make them, Harold.
Ah! Oh, what? So,
We're sorry to put the burden on you, Harold, but you're the next best man for the job.
Yes! I mean, yes.
You know, sadly enough, this might be a game that just ends up being horrifically depressing. I just realized it now. The other trailers didn't really showcase this game to be depressing. This game looks a little depressing now. This newest trailer looks a little like everyone might die, and that might be like the point of the game. I really hope it doesn't end being like that. Whoa, it's out in like 2 weeks. I didn't realize that.
Finally, players
Also, nice.
can
Thank you,
dive
Super
into
Dutch.
the
Appreciate
stop-motion
that.
world of Harold Halibut on PC,
If you like all that
PlayStation,
content, we
and
do
Xbox
feature it on
April
YouTube as
16th.
well.
Let's keep this party going with a developer diary from the team behind Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn.
Flintlock? Wait, what? Okay. I think I've heard of this game. I followed the makers of this game on Twitter. And I've seen like little snippets.
Animation director.
Like little gifs of their animation stuff. This looks really, really cool. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for the from the bottom of my heart. Welcome, buddy.
Character, taking on great gods, building on from Ashen. We've tried to.
This is going to be a Soulsborne combat style game. Loads of movement.
Trying to make things more dynamic and hopefully make it more accessible to new players to the Souls genre as well as players from action RPGs.
This looks good.
The combat in Flintlock is all rhythm-based, which from an animation side means you need to be able to feel the rhythm through the animation. So every 9 frames is like a beat. So being able to make sure.
That worries me a little bit because I am absolutely horrifically bad at rhythm games.
The player
I'm like really bad at rhythm games.
It's gonna come and react accordingly.
This looks clean though.
Animation for Nor is just like a basic moveset.
Soulsborne OSU vibe, yeah.
With gun attacks, and then also mixing that in with strafing, with rifles.
This kind of reminds me. There was
like jumping.
Was it? I think it was Metal Hellsinger, where it was a game where it was a boomer shooter but rhythm based, and I could never get into it because of the rhythm part. But it apparently was a really good game.
In a fight, then you can execute a glory kill, either axe or pistol. It's good to animate the glory kills. They're usually the more like, complicated choreographed moves. And
so lots of finishers.
Really control the framing of the action as well.
That's cool.
As well at times. We definitely wanted Enki to feel like he was a companion alongside you as you navigate the.
It's a dog.
World, doing all of your jumping and your sliding. So
look at the dog. It's a little shadow dog. Can we pet the dog? I hope so. Summer. Okay, it's pretty good.
Love a little combat companion. I bet they'd be best mates.
We might be able to play that.
Flintlock is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC in summer 2024. Sam, I have 2 questions for you. Why have you left me lonely, and what's up next?
No comment. And next up, we have a Souls-like that casts you as a masked warrior in a world trapped
we play
in
everything.
Eternal play. Here's a closer look at gameplay from Inotria, the last song.
An eternity it spent playing out in the tortured halls of my mind. Mentors, friends, and lover alike turn against you. Whatever end we meet, it has been a delight to compose the song of change.
Oh man. Inotria, the last song. You seen this? Okay. What do you think of it? Oh. That looks interesting. Here's a worry, though. You can barely see the sword, like, at any point. I'm a little worried about that. It's gonna be hard to, like, dodge the weapon if I can't see it. Shadow of the Colossus, Mix of Souls, yeah. The character design is great. I'm a big fan of the character design. Hey, Super Dutch, you are, buddy. Welcome. The weird, like, monster design is very, very nice. I like that. Your cat is watching, hell yeah. I think in a lot of indie Souls, I played a good bit of indie Souls, Soulsborne style games. They're like made by small makers. One thing I've noticed, a flaw that a lot of them do, is they make it very hard to see attacks. they get so into like the creation of the graphical style that the graphical style sometimes is really, really good, but you can barely see the actual attacks. And clarity is so vital in any Souls-like, in my opinion.
A Note Tree of the Last Song is coming to PlayStation 5.
We'll still give it a chance, though.
PC via
Very,
Epic
very
Games
excited to
Store
see
on
more of
August
these kinds of
21st,
games.
2024.
The more games of this type that are out, the better.
A city builder where you design the neighborhood of your dreams.
Oh.
Let's take a look.
Okay. I like the music choice. Oh, it's my job. I do a lot of engineering and construction management for a big chunk of my job. So yeah, I'd probably be really good at this game. Architectural design, I've done some architectural design. I've done all kinds of stuff like this. This is just cat drawing. This is intro to cat drawing, guys. The video game. Oh, there's a little bit of the actual building too. Holy smokes. So it's a little bit of like a construction simulator game as well. Yeah, gonna work after work. Yeah, exactly. This might be a little too close to work for me. It looks very good, though. I genuinely hope this game is super good. Because if I didn't work in this exact subject matter, maybe I,
Dust
you know,
off your
might
hard
do
hats,
it.
because the Constructors is coming to PC in Q2 2024.
Okay.
Looks good, though.
Let's down tools and hand things over to the developers of Tenebris Somnia, an 8-bit survival horror game with live-action cutscenes. Pillows at the ready.
8-bit survival horror game with live-action cutscenes. All right. Sorry, I had to just wrap my head around that.
My name is Andres Borghi, and I'm a film director from Argentina. I'm also a game developer. The game I'm working on right now, it's called Tenebris Somnia.
This looks good.
Fashion survival horror game like Resident Evil or Silent Hill or Fatal Frame. But the catch is that in certain moments you have a cutscene.
This looks like NES. And then this looks like no, it's actually people. Okay.
Came while playing the independent horror game Faith by Erdorf, and I said, okay, let's do like a Nintendo game and a movie. In every horror movie, every horror game, when you see the monster is a bald guy or girl, big teeth, I mean white eyes or black eyes, naked, very thin, very tall.
Wait,
it's
what?
always the same. It got to be a cliche. So we have to really think how to make things different and unique. So what you are seeing right now is the behind the scenes of the filming.
So he just basically made a horror movie.
Real film. You make the whole thing. You have the beginning, the middle, and the end. But here it's like you're filming small parts of the story, separated. And the thing that glues them together is the game, the gameplay. I really have to be sure of what
This
I'm
is
making, because
cool.
I'm kind of the only one that really understands what's going on in the shooting. When you're playing the game and you see everything in pixels, you don't really see her face, for example. And
Right.
suddenly you see the actress in like real close-up. It makes you want more. At the end of the thing, it's a love story. Anyone can understand. There's magic, there's monsters, but the important thing is that you understand the love story, and anyone can understand the
Wait, love story?
For the moment,
Okay.
we only have a playable demo, which is on Steam. Tenebris Somnia will be out on Steam sometime around 2025. You can follow us on Twitter to see some updates of the game.
I'm going to have to wishlist this game.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
I'm going to head back over to be by your side for no reason whatsoever.
Thank you, Sidewell Studios, for reuniting us. And for that spine-chilling glimpse of Tenebris Somnia, which is coming to PC in 2025. But if you can't wait that long, a playable demo is available.
I'm going to open
right
my
now.
Steam
If you've been
and put it on
keeping
the
up
side
with
so I
all
can
things
wish list
Future
these
Game
games
Show
before I
on social
forget.
Media, you'll know
This looks
podcast
good.
is
That
currently
looks
streaming
really good.
live at PAX East in the Albatross Theatre as part of the official schedule.
If you're there in person, hello. If you're not there in person, ignore what I just said.
Which was...
Exactly. You might even see us wandering around the halls or...
Yeah, it looks really good.
hiding under your chair.
Playing with your hair.
Longing for the unbridled thrill of human contact for the first time in years.
Finally being loved.
Metatextuality aside, this next video will give you
Jesus
the
Christ.
lowdown on what's happening at PAX East over the coming days.
Oh, man. I feel like the organizers of the Future Games show were just like, yeah, we trust you guys. Just think of whatever you guys want to do in between the announcements. Just do whatever. I just feel like they did that. Oh, man. Oh, it's a classic song. Man, I miss going to cons. Oh, that's a really good Borderlands. Oh, man. That was a great cosplay. Ooh, what is that? That looks like a good turn base. That was a Souls-like. Nice. There you go. PAX East. It was only last week.
PAX East is taking place as we speak and runs until March the 24th. If you aren't there yourself, check out twitch.tv/PAX to keep up to date on all the show-related news.
Back to it now, and we've got a new trailer for Dustborn, a road trip adventure game where you chart the divided states of America.
Dustborn. Okay.
Nearly 4,000 miles on roads less traveled to...
Super, I've covered the Dune twice. Excited for it.
Welcome to Betty's Diner. I'm pretending we're on a weekend road trip.
We love covering that. Yeah, hell yeah. You're gonna love those videos.
Normal procedure.
Actually, I only think one is published, not the second one. The second one will be published soon. Is there power to, like, yell at people? I don't understand.
Do your friends even know what you do? Using your Vox? I'm not going anywhere. Stop it. Stand down, officers.
Okay, so she has some, like, talking power.
Look at the fun we're having together. Hold the bus up.
Totally fair.
Not dragging us into this would have been helpful. Right behind you.
But if we keep fighting, we won't make it through the Republic. Promise me you'll look after each other.
I don't think I'm the
Here's some
target
more
audience for
powerful
that
words
one.
for you. Dustborn is coming to PlayStation, Xbox.
The
and
gameplay
PC
looked
later this
very
year.
iffy in that
We've
game.
got more to share about Dustborn.
I
in the
think
official
even a
Future
really,
Games
really
show
good,
post-show.
you know, like
So make sure
vibe
you
of a
stick
story needs good
Sam.
gameplay.
Come with me.
Usually.
How do you feel about cocoons?
Cocoon?
Yeah, you know, a safe, quiet place to be nurtured. Synonymous with butterflies and the film from 1985. Well, our next game
The
is
horror
a cosmic
movie,
horror
Cocoon?
Metroidvania.
Wait, what's happening?
You'll see.
Cosmic horror. Hell yes. I'm into that.
Not yet rated.
Okay. Very inky. Very goopy. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this looks good. This one looks really good. It's Hollow Knight. but not Hollow Knight, basically. But hey, man, more games of this type that are like Hollow Knight, only a good thing. Oh, this actually really reminds me of Hollow Knight now. I think part of it is the movement style and the graphics. Very, very, very Hollow Knight reminiscent. I mean, and Hollow Knight is one of the best games of this type ever, so that's high praise. Yeah, game looks very, very good. Yeah. If you like games like this, Super, you might want to check out like Blasphemous. That's a really good one. I haven't put up the video for it yet, but there's one where you basically are like the Avatar, as in like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where you do like elemental attacks of all 4 elements. That game was insane.
It's on your wish lists.
You know,
I need to put that video up.
We've stayed on track so far. Full steam ahead, if you know what I mean.
You're right. Though I think the writers may have
What is this?
over-engineered the lead into our next game, don't you think?
Just a bit.
A top-down survival, it looks like. Unrailed. Oh, wait. You make choo-choos? You make little choo-choo trains. It's adorable. So it's like a puzzle. Okay. That's adorable. Yeah. The little 8-bit little piggy is adorable.
Unrailed 2 back on track. Wishlist it now as it's coming to Steam Early Access.
Game is hilarious. Nice. I'll keep that one in mind.
Who wants a release date trailer? All of you? Yes. Even you, Colin from Gateshead. Well, there's good news because we've got a good one for an open world survival crafting game.
This was a game I was not able to play during Steam Next Fest. This came out on Steam Next Fest. This is one of the ones that I couldn't actually get to. This is the one that is like very reminiscent of Pikmin. It's like Pikmin with a little bit of like Souls vibes. It actually looked very, very good. And you do like legit coding in it. Pal World Pikmin? Yeah. But you do like literal programming for your little robots. That's like the unique part. It's really unique for that reason.
Coming to Steam Early Access.
Way too big brain for me, frankly.
Is Ascendant Infinity,
but it still looks pretty cool.
Squad-based FPS where players duke it out and extract
there you go.
While fending off murderous snails, amongst other things.
Okay.
Bring some salt.
I'm adding Unrailed to my thingy. What is this?
That's what I'm talking about. I could do this shit all day.
Huh.
Bingo.
This looks interesting. It looks like it's mixing several different things. A bit of isometric horror, as in like one person is the monster, several people are the fighters. Team-based arena shooting. Obviously, there's character classes, superpowers and stuff. This looks possibly decent. These games are very hard to like really make successful.
And you can find out how to sign up for the beta by heading to www.
Like I think the one that has gotten close to being successful recently is the finals, and that one is like pretty darn good so far.
Not again. I don't have
We actually played a bit of the finals.
So I don't have. Okay, fine. You can have one thing, and that one thing will be my phone.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
Later this year, the Future Games Show will be delivering a showcase focused
She
on
just took his
mobile
phone.
games. So to give you a taste of what's to come, here's a world premiere.
Oh, it was a bit about mobile games. So am I gonna get that?
He just walks away with the phone.
Am I just?
What was the game name? Which one? I think it was called The Ascendant. So not The Ascendant, just Ascendant. Just Ascendant. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I got you, buddy. I got you. Yeah, I'll put it on the thing. Oh. Okay, but how free to play? How pay to win is it? This game. It's a mobile game, so I always have to ask how free to play. How free to play is it versus how pay to win is it? That's the problem with all of these games. A bit of rivalry, yeah, exactly. Having looked it up, Super Dutch, I wasn't able to find the game because there's like 10 games called Ascendant. There's like literally 10 different ones. I'll have to look it up later. Got it on Steam? Nice. Can you PM it to me on Steam? Can you PM it to me on Discord? So I can find the right one.
It's a gift. You gave it to me.
Foundation Galactic Frontier. Foundation Galactic.
They're so goofy.
First on iOS and Android.
Hey, excellent, buddy.
More info about it and our mobile showcase in the coming months.
Okay, as we all know by now,
It's so sad that so many mobile games are so bad.
Exciting upcoming games.
I remember the era of mobile games where there were like no pay to win. It was before they had like microtransactions in them.
To watch yearbook to keep track
I miss those
of what we're
days.
most excited about.
These games are handpicked.
There's still some good mobile games, but you have to really sift through so much junk now.
Come award season, and of course, no yearbook is complete without hyper-specific awards. For example,
hyper-specific,
most likely to win the hearts of the nation while being extremely handsome. That would be me.
That would be me.
Or most likely to pick up a short king and throw them over their shoulder.
Also me. Prep time.
Yeah, I think they get the picture. So please,
that was a good line.
Celebrating
also
our first
me
entry into
with
this
prep time.
prestigious album, a psychological sequel with eye-popping graphics to boot.
Dude, bro has some comedic timing. I gotta give it to him. Gotta lie, I didn't really realize this. He has some good comedic timing.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 enters our future game show.
Oh man, I've seen like literally 20 trailers of this game.
7 years since
the marketing for this game has been everywhere.
A story-driven action adventure.
It was at the Game Awards. It was at obviously now PAX. It was at the. It was at like several indie game shows. It's like been everywhere, man.
Senua suffers from psychosis, represented by a cacophony of binaural voices commenting on her every move. Auditory hallucinations.
Yeah, this game is like ASMR simulator with like there's like a bunch of whispers. I haven't played the first one.
Look at the bones. That's going to be you.
Following its electrifying debut at the Game Awards in 2019, which involved plenty of hauntingly animated chanting, Hellblade 2 quickly shot to the top of our once-to-watch list here at the Future
God
Game
of War.
Show.
Honestly, who knows? I heard the combat was completely uninspired, though. Like, the story was, like, the real interesting part.
Senua seems to have found herself
that makes me a little sad, because there's so much details put into this. Oh, I have to give you permissions, 1 second.
Killed her lover. The Furies also haunt Senua in the second game, taunting Senua about looming death and the fate of those around her as she strives to rebel against tyranny in 10th century Iceland. As well as thrilling set pieces full of nervous exploration and close shaves, Hellblade 2 features an expanded combat system. We've seen Senua with a sword in hand, dealing savage finishes, blocking brutal strikes, and dodging supernatural streams of flames. Climbing and caving through difficult environments also play a part in the experience, augmented by eye-popping Unreal Engine 5 visuals.
I know I need to play the first game. Whether it's good or bad, whether it's interesting or not, I have to play the first game. There's been just so much stuff shown about the second game. I have to play the first game at some point.
And it's coming to Xbox
Like,
Series
gotta
X
do it.
and
Gotta
PC.
do it.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is coming to Xbox and PC on May 21st, 2024. It's the first game to enter our fancy little yearbook, with more to come later on in the show.
Let's switch gears now and check in with our friends at ES Digital Games, who have not one or two, but three upcoming games to
None
show
of us
you.
bothered to download it, yeah. Exactly. All right, Sky of Tides.
Rin Delora, the whole syndicate is looking for you, and I found you first.
Okay.
Your father instructed me to play this message for you. Do you want to hear it?
A message from Dad? I can't believe you knew him. I was hoping you would know where he went.
I don't. We all used to call him Stormwalker.
Where is Rindelora now?
Kill the rebel girl and bring Rindelor directly to me.
There's no gameplay. It always rankles me when there's no gameplay in a trailer. It always does it.
But something went terribly wrong.
As in no real gameplay. Like, we saw gear and stuff, so we know that there's some kind of combat or whatever. Like, this has gameplay. Oh, interesting.
This is not
Very
the
anime.
I will get to the truth.
Yeah, it looks like a platformer slash Metroidvania style game, but anime-ified. It's not a bad thing.
From far off.
What is this?
And in close range. The alchemist battles the strange.
Okay. It kind of looks like an action roguelike, but a bit more puzzly than most action roguelikes.
Battle juice, alchemist.
It was a little choppy, even in the trailer, though, so I'm a little worried about that one. I really hope it's good because I love games like that.
Go get them on your wish lists.
Yeah, for sure,
No Rest for
Supa.
the Wicked is the next game from Ori developers Moon Studios. So let's throw
Guys, if you've not seen our video for No Rest of the Wicked, let me take a second to link that video. That video, oh my god, this game looks so good. This literally mixes like ARPGs like Diablo / PoE, things like that, with like a very, very in-depth style Dark Souls fighting. This looks so good. This might be one of the games that I am most hyped about, for sure.
over to the
This game
team to
looks
see what
so
we can
good.
expect from this genre
So excited for this game.
RPG when it enters early access in April.
Hey, thank you for the link, Super Buddy. I appreciate it. Hell yeah, my friend.
Hey, I'm Thomas Mahler. I'm the creative director at Moon
Yeah, this game looks
Hey, I'm
really
Gary,
good.
And I'm a production and technical director, and both of us are the founders of Moon.
I linked the long form video that I did, but this game looks really good. You got this on your list? Hell yeah.
We are working
You might like
on
the video.
our new project, which is called No Rest for the Wicked. It's basically just my dream project, right? It's the action RPG that I always wanted to play and wanted to play for 20 years now. We're trying to create one.
Anytime I see a game runner or a game director like talk about it as this is the game I always wanted to play, so I just went ahead and I just fucking made it. Oh god, it's always so good to hear. And almost every single time, anyone who ever leads with that, it ends up being just a good game. Like, it just ends up being just a really good game. That's why I'm excited about Ashes of Creation as well. Because, like, that's exactly why Ashes of Creation is being made. Steven Shreve was like, yeah, I grew up on Ultima. I grew up on, like, you know, EverQuest and old school MMOs. And I wanted a modern one that really brought back that old style feel. So I just said fuck it, I just made it. I'm like, yeah, man.
The best
Hell
systems
yeah.
on the market. We also want to completely change how
This is real
exploration
passion.
done, right? That
Makes
you're
me so
not
happy
just
to see.
Walking around on a randomly generated flat plane. Combine that with the multiplayer aspect. Combine that with all these quote-unquote social elements of like building the town and housing and farming and all of those things. It's the kind of game that I always wanted to see somebody making.
It was like a must-have. Yeah, exactly.
We are making it now.
Super excited for this.
The big thing for us to tell people is that the more you would look into No Rest for the Wicked, the more you would understand that what we're trying to do is kind of create our own mix. So
this
we
looks
will
so
look
good.
at any particular genre.
The
and we will take
combat
the
looks
elements
so
from this genre
smooth
that
as
we are
well.
excited about. We put it all together into one game and then we iterate on it. So we might take, combat inspirations from the Souls series, Monster Hunter, animation commit-driven combat, but also fighting games, things that have combos, things that have special moves, and we try to make it and tune it in our own way. Then we look at things like exploration, interconnected, multifaceted.
18th of April,
that encourages retraversal.
I might have to get this
the world.
day
So
one. I'm
really
not sure.
one
This
game
looks
in
so much my
particular we're
vibe.
trying to necessarily follow. We're just inspired by all of these.
Like, I don't even have the money for this game, and I'm probably gonna have to still get it.
Put it together.
It just looks that
try
good.
to grow it and make it into the most perfect version it can be. No Rest for the Wicked is coming to early access on Steam on April 18th.
18th. 2 weeks, guys.
That was the
2
latest
weeks.
on No Rest for the Wicked, which will be available via Steam Early Access on April 18th and is coming to PlayStation and Xbox. And we've got even more exclusive details about that one.
I wonder if it's going to be a free beta. I'm not sure.
Okay, up next is
Hype
a
for
new
that game,
trailer
me
for
too.
Holston, a psychological shooter where you swap seamlessly between a top-down and third-person perspective.
What? Okay.
Przez las? Nie ma mowy. Masz pan chociaż jakąś furę albo coś?
He's just driving with like his window cracked.
Ubojnie to tam był bieg. Czego ty chcesz w takim boju?
Wait, what is this? This might be just be Eastern European simulator. World's most normal Tuesday in Russia.
Las to inna, prawda? Para kaloszy.
What is this? He's just running over people, lighting them on fire. Dude, this looks really good. Like, this, jokes aside, this looks as unique as Zero Sievert. And like, that had a very similar feel to this. I'm down. I'm very, very
Holston
down.
is coming to PlayStation,
Holston.
Xbox, Switch, and PC when it's ready.
When it's ready, she said it so aggressively.
Next, a futuristic shooter where you battle
Holston.
against otherworldly creatures in
Yeah, that's going on the wish list, guys.
Among the
That looks really good. There's a demo.
humanity rallies against an
We might have to play that demo.
invader, waging a war for survival. Using powerful suits, humanity suddenly stands a chance against a mighty foe.
What is this?
Battle to win.
Oh, man.
Earn great rewards and save humanity.
This looked so interesting until it became a looter shooter. Yeah. This looked very, very interesting until it just became a generic looter shooter. I was like, flying? Halo suits? Cool. And it's like, oh, yeah, it's kind of like Anthem. Okay.
Alliances and fight for glory.
Maybe it'll be good. But it's not going to be a day one buy.
Join the fight now.
See, this is like the kind of game where I'd have to look up the makers and make sure they don't make pay-to-win trash
early 2025.
Huddle up,
before I
huddle
really,
up,
like, you know,
RPG
put some
fans.
thought
Now,
into
I
it.
understand the long-awaited sequel to Dragon's Dogma is coming out in a matter of hours, and the excitement levels are off the charts.
Not to make the 12-year wait any more excruciating, but our friends at Capcom have sent us a fiery trailer to prepare you for.
God, I wish Dragon's Dogma was fucking playable for me, man. Oh my lord. It is borderline unplayable. It is so sad. I want so much to just love the game. Like, I really, really do. I wish it was just well made. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly, Super Dutch.
In a realm of fantasy.
Totally fair. That's why pay to win always makes you sad.
As a chosen hero bestowed with immense power.
The gameplay of this game is so good. And the performance is so bad. Oh my god. I wish I could just give this a 10 out of 10. Exactly, Super Dutch.
Time to take your place among the worthy. Forge bonds. Gather allies. Fulfill your destiny.
We will try playing this again in a couple of days. Tomorrow or day after or something. And see if we can, like, get out of the capital before the game crashes again. Because right now, that's kind of why we haven't gone back. Because every single time we log into the game, I keep crashing.
By the flames.
It's so
That
sad.
was the launch trailer for Dragon's Dogma 2, which is out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
On PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
We've got something really special for you now. Our next trailer will be accompanied by a musical performance.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Karlach do karaoke. I was thinking we could do Eternal Flame this time.
That sounds great. Oh, the producers are shaking their heads. They'll regret this at the rap party. Anyway, instead, we're throwing it over to LA for a special performance of Home to Home from the Haunty soundtrack.
Oh, and look out
The
for
Haunty
a release
soundtrack.
date announcement as well.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
We'll go into eighth note clicks at 41, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and...
There was once a name that would call to me.
Wow. It's a haunting voice. That's a great voice. I didn't expect this. So it's gonna be a depressing indie game. Got it. It's about, like, a guy whose wife dies. He's trying to get back to her. He can't. That's my assumption. Yep. The baby dies. I played so many of these depressing-ass indie games that are beautifully made. Oh my god. This song is a banger, though. Holy shit. Damn. I got you, yeah. I used to play a lot of pay-to-win games as a free-to-play player and just try to beat the pay-to-win people. And it never worked. Almost gives me like James Bond vibes, this song. Oh, I know some of these. Like the Game of Thrones game. Yeah. Yeah. League of Angels. Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that was like beautiful. That song is beautiful. I will never play that game because I don't want to have depression.
Everyone involved with that beautiful performance. Haunty is coming to PC, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox on May 23rd, 2024. And you can watch the full reveal trailer on the FGS YouTube channel.
Our next game follows a fiend called Beelzebub as they try to survive in a desert world ravaged by water shortage. Let's check out a brand new gameplay trailer for Sandland.
Sandland, okay.
Peggy 12.
You son of a bitch. Oh, little dogs. Little monkey dogs. Wait, from the maker of Dragon Ball, Toriyama?
Both the bright light of day and the long dark of night, I pledge to devote my entire being to. And do all in my power for this great nation of Forestland and you, its people.
Oh, yeah, I can see the Dragon Ball influence for sure.
Forestland Army.
The Forestland Army is really something else.
Starting off as the underdogs? Sounds like...
Is this Toriyama's last project?
You wait, Forestland Army.
I'm gonna need you to hand over that Aquanium to me.
General Croa.
Wait, is this a racing game?
After all, one person's right is another person's wrong.
Demons are no match for the illustrious Rosetta Brigade.
Listen, Rosetta! We can resolve this if you'll just talk to us!
Keep your naive ideas.
It's like a tank fighting game.
Aquanium.
Indeed it is. With this,
This looks unique.
control the entire world.
Got little mechs and stuff.
For the sake of those lives lost, for our great patriots, I must lead you back to the path of righteousness by ridding this world of demons!
What? He's a match for the prince?
Fiend Prince, why do
Oh, blue-haired shit. He's definitely the villain.
Keep the Aquanium
Like 100%.
I don't go by Shiva anymore, though.
Now, foul fiend, better start begging before I run out of patience!
Yeah, exactly. Here we are, yeah. I mean, the art is done by Toriyama. So, I don't know how much of the art he did, but he definitely did some of it. I think this might have been his last project. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Sorry, that trailer was in 4D. Sandland is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on April
Such a dumb joke.
2024.
This next trailer is for Space Prison, a game where you break out of a galactic complex by crafting contraband, brawling inmates, and raising an army of mutant rodents.
Oh! Can we make toilet vodka? I wonder if we can make toilet vodka in this game. Cringe, yeah. Half of his jokes have been like that. Oh, so we get mutated from the toilet vodka. Got it. Very normal toilet vodka in that case. It's kind of like a little bit of like Darkest Dungeon vibes, I guess. But in like a different, you know, setting. Got some interesting perks. A bit more RPG level. Doesn't look bad. Death is not an excuse for a shorter sentence.
Are you ready to be king of the rats? You better be. Because Space Prison is coming to PC on April the 10th.
This bro lives in the cringe, man.
It's time to
oh my god.
The Future Game Show Ones to Watch yearbook and hand out one of our prestigious badges.
Our next entry is an open-world smuggler's tale that will have you infiltrating wretched hives of scum and villainy.
Wait, what? Star Wars Outlaws? Wait.
From a galaxy galaxy far, far away,
What is this?
Star Wars Outlaws speeds its way into the pages of our future game show Ones to Watch yearbook.
Let's jump.
Outlaws is a third-person scoundrel simulator from Open World Maestro's Massive Entertainment, known for spearheading Tom Clancy's The Division and last year's Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora.
So this is a single-player game.
In the sacred
It might
timeline,
actually be
Star
good.
Wars Outlaws sits between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, and stars enterprising outlaw Kay Vess. Boasting an adorable alien companion,
It's a dog.
a droid bodyguard in a trench coat, and a customizable speeder bike, Vess sets out to become a household name in the underworld by planning heists and schmoozing with syndicates. So yes, you can expect a few uncomfortable audiences with Jabba the Hutt.
Not the first time we've outrun the Empire.
This looks
As well as
good.
engaging in gun and gadget-fueled infiltration combat,
I'm shocked.
which inevitably leads to high-speed escapes.
This looks more akin to Jedi Survivor,
cities, deserts, and hives. From Tatooine to Kijimi,
as
and the
opposed to, you know,
planets
any
between,
pay-to-win
score
trash.
credits, smuggle goods, and make difficult choices to manage Kay's growing
Yeah, this actually looks good.
And her wanted level.
I'm blown away.
Outlaws is coming to PC, PS5,
A Star Wars
and
game that
Xbox
doesn't look
Series
bad?
X
This is
sometime in
weird.
2024. But
This is
crucially,
shocking.
that means there's still time for you to draw up plans for how you'll play the galaxy's most notorious criminals off each other for your own selfish gain.
But it's a big galaxy out there.
I hope they're like factions of criminals. That'd be cool. This looks interesting. I'm gonna have to look more into this game.
We are delighted to welcome Star Wars Outlaws into our Ones to Watch yearbook. And we'll be bringing you more coverage on the Future Game Show YouTube
I'll give
channel
this
as we move closer
the
to
cheers
the
that I give
release
every
this
Star
year.
Wars
What's
game.
next, Ben?
Please don't fucking suck. Cheers. Please don't fucking suck.
Not this again.
Leave him alone. How dare you bully him? Only I get to bully him. Are we clear? There we go. Blockbuster Inc. lets you go behind the scenes and run your own movie studio, picking stars and setting scenes in a bid to sweep up the awards. I'm clearly going to be great at this one.
What is this?
You're welcome.
Oh my god. All right.
I didn't punch him. I really did not.
From the worst cinematic nightmares
Oh, hi, Tom.
Okay.
Hi.
to an unforgettable
You're
masterful
listening.
cinematography.
Good question.
Please.
Blockbuster Inc.
Oh.
Where you make your dream movies come true.
It's like The Sims, but it's like Hollywood Sims.
Create your own sets.
This actually looks cute.
Ooh, fancy. Make your dream movies. Even if they are a bit weird.
This looks insanely complicated, but it looks really fun.
Grand ceremony.
Yeah, there you go.
Nurture your movie stars.
I'm genuinely curious if we can make porn in this. Because it's supposed to be Hollywood. Do we, like, murder the stars? Because that happened in Hollywood as well. I wonder how realistic it is. What do you think we're going to get Beyond Good and Evil 2? Never.
Blockbuster Inc.
Literally
is coming
never.
to PC on June the 6th, 2024.
Switching gears, the developers of tropical sandbox adventure
Yeah.
Chia are here to reveal some
7 years
exciting
ago was
news
the
about
last trailer. I
future of the
know.
game.
I was there when the old lore was written. It's a little dog. A flying dog. Why is her hair on fire? Big jump. Oh, they have the little ocarina. Wait, is this Wind Waker? Someone played Wind Waker recently. This literally looks like it's like a kind of like a, you know, a little kid's version of Wind Waker, which is not bad. That's a good thing. That's cute. I like that. That's nice. I'm probably never gonna play it, but this is like a good game to exist. I'm always happy to see games like this exist. Wind Waker's the little kid's version of Wind Waker. Hey, Wind Waker had some good shit. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game of all time. You can dress up as a little crab. You can be a dog. You can be a dolphin on land. You can be a cow that shits. That looks cute. That looks cute.
That's right. Chia launches today on Steam and is coming to Nintendo Switch this summer. And that's not all. Existing players on PlayStation and
my brain cannot help but think
to
Chia.
Game update too.
We've got a closer look at Rumble Club now, a clumsy combat game that's a complete clobberfest. Try saying that 10 times.
So the game came out. Apparently it is good, but it's like, you know, definitely for little kids.
Kinship.
I just looked up the game, the Chia game.
Throughout time and antiquity, the building blocks of society have been based on
Oh, wait! I know who produced this game. This game was produced by Asmongold.
Debate and compromise through peaceful deliberation.
Asmongold created a game production company. That's the Mad Mushroom.
Punch to the face!
Baldy himself. Yeah, this is like that other, we played one of these, Party Animals, and it was really good. Like, we had so much fun playing Party Animals. It's probably gonna, yeah, no. Dark Shade. This is much less like Fall Guys and much more like Party Animals. Party Animals basically was, I was worried that it was going to be like Fall Guys as well, but it ended up being like, you know, much more akin to like a Smash Bros. Than anything else. And it was really, really, really fun. It was much more fun than Fall Guys. I'm hoping this is similar.
Wish list now.
This looks cute.
You know what we're doing. Do it. Just land on Tectone and get him
No!
whatever that was.
No shit!
Time to die, Emmy.
No.
Yep. Yeah, this is all of OTK that are playing this. Yeah, Emerald, we got Soda Poppin'. What if they're gonna show Baldy?
Tectone, please.
Tectone. Not a big fan of Tectone. That's good to know. Huh. So they have like a little special game showcase. That's nice.
Our next game has musical contributions.
Hey, more indie game makers is a good thing.
And we promise this isn't some elaborate bit. We wouldn't want to let you down.
Wait,
like
Rick
that.
Astley?
Yeah, we'd never tell a lie and hurt you.
Nice. They're Rickrolling us.
Mom!
Oh, what is it?
Are you sure we can't go back to our old house?
You'll soon get used to it.
Okay.
Think of it as an adventure.
And who might you be?
I'm Simon. Don't you remember me?
Look here.
Who does Rick Astley play in this?
So what do you think?
Yeah, basically Narnia.
The little miscreants have the nerve to steal from me. I demand to know who we're dealing with.
Come on, Simon. Get the magic books. Defeat the big evil wizard.
Is Rick Astley the
Save
villain?
The magic worlds. Easy, right?
I can't tell if this is like a point and click. Narnia, but also Harry Potter. Yeah.
Simon
Probably
the
the kid.
Sorcerer Origins is coming
Rick
to
Astley's like
PlayStation,
60
Xbox,
years old. I
Switch,
doubt it.
PC,
It's possible.
Apple and Linux in 2024. So
But I don't
point
know.
and click it into your wish lists. Now, we know you love a good
teaser.
this again. Look, Ben, I know you were in a game with an active battle system, but this is a strictly turn-based production.
Noted. I'll follow the initiative from now on.
Oh my God.
I'm just giddy about the next world premiere, which is a collaboration between two incredible forces of nature, kind of like us, Sam.
Come on, what is this, guys?
Right?
Come on.
Right?
Do you know what I mean?
It's a good gag. It's a funny joke. Why won't anyone
Physically
laugh?
react, yeah.
Where did the laughter go?
He's extremely cringe. It's on purpose. Like, that's the entire bit. It's to be as cringe as possible. There were some good puns, though. You cannot even. Of all the things you could, you cannot. What is this? Project Mango. Another game with no
Project
gameplay.
Mango is a collaboration between Tucana Interactive, developers of
Welcome, Umbron. We miss you, buddy. How you been?
Kurzgesagt in a nutshell.
Good to have you back.
It's coming to Steam in 2025.
Loads of
Up next,
new
we've got
games
the
on
latest
YouTube as well.
update on Outpost
There you
Infinity
go. Enjoy.
Siege, a
Happy evening, my
first-person
friend.
shooter with base building and tower defense elements.
Okay. First-person shooter. Tower defense.
Doomsday scenarios. In the end, our pride and avarice
Give some Halo vibes.
was to be our downfall.
Okay.
And yet, when evil reigns supreme, heroes rise up in defiance. They are the glimmer of hope within the encroaching darkness.
Outpost core link established.
This is a game I might like.
20%. 50%. 100%. Fire.
This looks chaotic as hell. Whoa.
Let our death become the embers that ignite the fires of hope.
Okay. Oh, this is like the third Matrix movie. Remember when they were in the mechs and they were just like, that was like the best scene in that entire dog shit
Infinity
movie.
Siege is officially coming to Steam on March 26th.
The Sanctum games?
We're taking a trip to the Scottish Highlands now to hear the latest on Farewell North.
Edited Bet Smiles, I hope you had a good night,
puzzle
buddy.
adventure starring a border collie and its owner.
We can be a dog, a border collie. Oh,
I think it's time.
look at the dog. Is this about the dog dying? Bro, any game where it features the dog so blatantly, it makes me worry it's about a dog dying. Skip? No, we gotta watch the trailer. It's only the trailer. Yeah, this definitely looks depressing. Like, this definitely looks depressing. 100%. Yeah, dog is 100% dying. I would say dying, Darkshade. This is like the long goodbye. Or some shit. This woman is taking the dog out on like a last adventure before it dies. The entire song is like, farewell! The dog is 100% dying, man. I'm staying the fuck away from this game. Yeah, it's literally called Farewell North. Watch. North is the dog's name.
And Mr. Chesley, of course.
Pack your hiking gear because we're
I don't trust that shit, man. I don't trust that shit. I don't know what kind of drugs they were on, dude. You missed some crazy drug-induced games, man.
Our next game will have you praying to the gods for help as you take on hordes of Draugr in PvE combat.
Oh, okay.
My name is Mark Jacobs. I am the CEO / Chief Creative at now Unchained Entertainment.
Okay.
We're currently working on 3 things: Final Stand Ragnarok, Camelot Unchained, and the Unchained Engine, which powers...
Camelot Unchained, I've heard of this.
Now, the games we're going to make in the future.
Why do I know that name?
And also, of course, the name change. It's been a while for us to get where we are. But the key thing for us is we never gave up. And now we're at the point where not only is FSR ready to launch, but our engine can do things that no one else that we've seen.
Camelot Unchained is the pay-to-win MMO. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
So far is able to do. And what we wanted to do was large-scale battles, 500 or more people, 30 frames a second.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean 30 frames? Wait, what? Wait, why are you shooting for what? Okay. All right, we're just going to continue.
My name is Michelle Davies. I'm art director at Unchained Entertainment, currently working on Final Stand Ragnarok.
20 more than 10.
The really cool part about it, and we're...
Yeah, but why are they shooting for 30 frames? If they're shooting for 30 frames, that means they're going to have dips. And if they're shooting for 30 frames, that means they're not going to get much more than that on PC either. That's the worry.
Its core is it allows
That's the worry.
for many more entities than you see in other engines to give you that Helm's Deep. Final Stand Ragnarok, it is the few versus hordes, thousands of enemies.
FSR is a hack and slash, Brutus slasher. It is meant to be fun and silly and snarky at times.
What are those hitboxes? Hold on.
About it,
let's look at the combat again.
It allows for...
Because if I'm not mistaken, none of the hitboxes are connecting.
Many more entities than you see in other engines to give you that Helm's Deep. Final Stand Ragnarok, it is the few versus hordes, thousands of
Good night, Lana.
FSR is a hack and slash, Brutus slasher. It is meant to be fun and silly and snarky at times. You know, this is a game that doesn't try to take itself too seriously.
And that's fine, but I at least want to be able to know what I'm hitting, you know?
We're also going to have what we're calling First Look Fridays, where we're going to offer players a sneak peek at things like new scenarios.
Okay.
New champions.
I like open development. That's a good thing.
Hey,
Open development is a good thing.
A little harder. Or maybe instead of 1,000, NPCs coming in a wave, we're going to make 500, make them a lot more powerful. We're going to try different things with them. No matter how well you thought things out, the players are going to have much more.
This one worries me, guys.
Once they've played it, we want to see what they.
This one worries me.
Like, and the way FSR has been built.
Yeah, Wasmatic, that's true, but it's just weird to hear someone say that that's what they're shooting for.
In a scenario,
if you know what I mean.
Do that real time with real players gives us such an edge in iteration, and certainly the scale is always going to be, our,
and the fact that the fact that it's an indie game maker that never made another game, and they're trying to make their own engine while they do it is a little worrying, for I think understandable reasons. Because making an engine is not an easy process; it's a very, very complicated process. I'm worried that they might be trying to do way too much.
Would like to experience what it feels like to be in that moment.
Working to get it at least on one of the consoles and launch fairly quickly after that.
This is a wait and see for me, but if it's good, I'm very happy for a game to be fun like this.
Will launch on PC this month with console.
I love ARPGs, so action RPG style.
Play montage, which is where we cover
hopefully it's good.
Awesome games that will be available to play.
Still waiting for Throne and Liberty.
Game show Steam page where you'll find all the.
Wait, why are you waiting for Throne and Liberty? Oh God, Lear Pro. Why are you doing this to yourself? Don't torture yourself like that.
Featured demos in every game.
That's called self-harm.
May your wish lists runneth over.
Okay. Oh. Oh, this is where they do the montage.
First up is New Star GP, a rip-roaring retro racer with
Oh.
arcade sensibilities.
Oh, that looks fun. It's like BattleBit, but for racing. That sounds fun. Hell yeah. Favorite game trailer? Ooh, I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. There have been a lot of good ones.
And this is Realm of Ink, a mythological action roguelike where you call on the power of adorable ink pets.
Oh. It's like Pokemon, but
And here's
action
Go-Go
RPG.
Town,
That was
a
good.
cartoon sandbox where you rejuvenate a rundown city. Up next is Follow the Meaning, a peculiar point-and-click puzzler starring a detective with a delightful trilby.
Okay.
Angerfoot is sliding in now.
Oh, dude, I've seen the trailer for Angerfoot before. This one looks really good.
Yes, that puts the kick
Boomer Shooter
into kick-ass.
Or how about Duck Paradox, a disco-dancing bullet hell platformer where you rescue your web-footed workmate.
Duck Paradox? That sounds great.
An action RPG where you combine the personalities of fallen warriors.
Oh, that looks pretty good. That one looks really good.
All these games are available to play for free right after the show.
Kind of want to take a look at that
Thanks to
racing
everyone
one.
who worked with us to provide a free demo for the ones to play section.
Wait, is this how they give the demos? Just Steam keys in a video? Oh my god, there's no way, man. There's no way. I finished Elden Ring? No, I've only played it twice.
And speaking of free games,
I gotta protect my hands, so I have to do it rarely, you know.
If you're one of the people lucky
We'll get
enough
through
to
the
play
entire
one of
game, though.
these, then you just got yourself access to a time-limited playtest of Go-Go Town.
Oh, that's
So get
just Go-Go Town,
going.
okay.
And I suspect they're all gone now. So, here's a gameplay trailer for TerraTech Worlds, a multiplayer survival builder perfect.
Oh, this is another game that was on Steam Next Fest that I didn't get to finish. I would say my favorite trailer was Tenebrium Sombria, which is like a horror game, and it looks insane. Delacroix, I love, like, you know, really interesting indie horror. That one looked really good. And also Star Wars Outlaws. That one looks really good as well. And it's like you're basically like a bounty hunter, and it's like a third-person, single-player, non-pay-to-win action game. And that one looks really, really good as well. But it was very short, so I need to look more into that. Love horror games? Hell yeah. I'll let you know when I put up the video, Delacroix. Or keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on the YouTube when I put up this video. You can catch all those trailers and more. I never got the chance to play this on Steam Next Fest, but it looked good. It did look good.
Rev your engines, because TerraTech Worlds is coming to Steam Early Access on the 22nd of March, which is tomorrow.
Bum, bum, bum.
Time to slip on your dancing shoes now, as we've got a psychedelic rhythm shooter where you empty your clip to the beat.
People love rhythm nowadays, man. I'm so bad at rhythm. So many rhythm games now. Yeah, this is like Metal Hellsinger. This looks really cool, but I won't be able to play it.
Wow, so many choices. It can't be this easy. It wasn't this easy.
This looks good though. That looks very good and unique.
I love a good remix. Robo Beat is coming to Steam and Epic
Okay.
Games Store on May 16th, 2024. So shoot it onto your wish lists. Also, a demo is available right now, so you can dive in after the show.
There's a lot of demos for a lot of these games, by the way, out.
Contemporary Sherlock, this next game's for you. The operator has you analyzing evidence to solve impossible, sometimes improbable cases.
A floppy disk. Oh my god. That might be the first time I'm seeing a floppy disk, even on like a screen, in like years. Oh my lord.
From behind a computer.
Oh my lord.
Welcome to the FDI, Mr. Tanner. As our newest operator, your role is to support our agents in the field. Using cutting-edge software, investigate mysterious crimes, dig for clues, uncover the truth. Good luck.
The truth is out there. You just have to know where to look. The Operator is coming to PC in May 2024. Okay, it's time to jump into our Ones to Watch yearbook for the last time in the Spring Showcase. And this entry comes with a special treat. But just before we get into it, a little scare warning for
I just realized I was muted the entire time. Sorry, guys. It looks interesting.
Uncertain circumstances, infestations of otherworldly horrors that slowly seek to destroy you and everything you hold dear, and...
Yes.
The North Sea.
Nice. Unlock a new phobia. Okay. Oh, yes. Here's my vibe.
Emerging from sinister depths, the Chinese Room's
Yes.
first-person psychological horror game Still Wakes the Deep has found a home in the future game show Ones to Watch yearbook.
Okay.
From the narrative magicians behind Everyone's Gone to the Rapture and Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs,
Oh!
Still Wakes the Deep is a
I know the
rich
Amnesia
tale
games.
that seeks to push your panic buttons.
All right. This looks good.
Players step into the steel-toed shoes of an oil rig worker who must evade shrieking stalkers and look for answers in the isolating, labyrinthine halls of a 1970s drilling platform stranded in the North Sea.
Yeah, this actually looks really good.
And
I like how the characters are just saying, Jesus Christ.
We've been working with the team to bring you a terrifying new trailer that will reveal when you can get your hands on it.
Okay. Wait, I thought... Okay, so they're not giving the trailer. They're saying that they might... Oh, no, here we go.
Went. What are you thinking? Going to that place?
I don't know.
Wish you hadn't got yourself into this mess, but you did.
We did.
You can't run forever. I know you were just trying to do right by me, so I need you to do what's right by us. Now, please, Cass. I am so tired of fighting. I just want it to be over. I want you home. The girls want you home, but if you don't deal with this, then we are done for good. I love you, but I won't wait forever.
I think he's got more important shit on his mind, lady. I'm not gonna lie. He's going through hell, man. He's in a horror movie. Just talking about like marital disputes and stuff.
You heard it here first. Still Wakes the Deep is coming to PS5, Xbox, and PC on June 18th.
Let's
That
look
looks
at
pretty good.
Battle Crush now.
That one looks
A
really good.
Multiplayer action brawler where you fight like gods as the earth crumbles beneath your feet.
Okay. All right. On that note, guys, quick bathroom break. I haven't taken a bathroom break in a bit, so quick BRB. And then we continue. I'm going to put on some music for you in the background. Whoops. Put down the wrong button. There we go. And, yep. Be right back, my friends. The trailers will continue in just a moment. Hell yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying. Alrighty, guys. I am back. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Turning the music off. We're getting back into the trailers. All right. Thank you for the welcome back, Mist. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Okay. So some kind of brawler or something. Looks like a MOBA? Like a MOBA mixed with, whoa, okay. This looks interesting. It's a Battle Royale MOBA. With Smash Bros. Can I play Udyr? I feel like I'd be pretty decent at this game. Battle Crush. Okay, I'll have to look this up.
That was Battle Crush.
Anything that's
The second
mobile-like,
beta
I do
test
enjoy.
begins today, March 21st, on Steam, Android, and iOS. It's hard to believe, but we've got yet
Hey, if I can play
another
someone
world
like
premiere
Udyr.
coming up next.
So soon after the last one. That's more unlikely than a marble in Rosaria.
Okay. I added to the wish list. Let's see how that goes. We'll try that.
Architect.
Okay.
Every idea starts with a single line, springing forth from our ambition.
Okay.
And ending at the edges of our imagination. To them, an empty blueprint represents a world.
Safari hat? Oh. You're drafting the room?
And doorways.
It's like a maze. It's like a maze and puzzle game. Oh man. This looks interesting. Yeah, I like the art style. Yeah. The blueprints. Interesting. Adding that to the wish list as well. Oh, that's good.
That was your first look at Blueprints, a strategic adventure game where you create the world you explore. It's coming soon to PC.
Interesting.
All right. Up next, we've got an Unreal Engine 5 Survivors-like set in a world plagued by cosmic
Survivors-like. Okay. Like Vampire Survivors? I'm assuming. Hey, man. Love those games. Interesting.
To slay him.
I don't know if this is going to be good, but I'm down to try it. Hordes of Hunger. I am down to try it. I'll try any of these games.
Wishlists at the ready because Hordes of Hunger is coming to PC in 2024.
Hordes of
Next
Hunger.
game is all about connecting blocks and controlling bots to climb the corporate ladder. Here's
Oh,
Linkito.
great. Great. Oh. So it's definitely a puzzle game. I like the music. Good music in this puzzle game. Oh, you get little robots. Oh, they're so cute. They're little dogs.
Linkito
Love
invites
gaming.
you to
Welcome, my
connect
friend.
on
It's been a
PC
long
this
time.
summer.
I hope
Hey,
you're well.
Sam, before we get on to
Welcome
the
back.
next trailer, I need to ask you something. Why does Karlach have a teddy bear called Clive?
Why does Ben have a teddy bear called Samantha?
I told you that in confidence. Okay, I'm gonna need some time.
Well, that's okay, as we've got another dazzling
It's so
world premiere
cringe.
up next.
Oh my
Let's roll
God.
that while I go sort him out.
Also, I didn't know Karlach had a teddy bear. I feel like that's a spoiler for Baldur's Gate. Love gaming. Welcome back, my friend. How have you been? Build an abyssal city. Yes. Finally. The Cthulhu building simulator of our dreams. Lead a dark cult. Oh, yes, please. Okay. Yeah. This looks good. Dark shade. This looks good. A city builder where we're supposed to call Cthulhu. I'm down. Worship the elders. You like city builders? Yeah. It's literally just called Worshippers of Cthulhu. There we go.
City in hell? Kind of like living in the UK, right, Ben?
Jesus.
It's the worst. Worshippers of Cthulhu is worming its way onto PC.
I guess they really don't like living in the UK.
Our next game.
Oh my god.
Beautiful hand-drawn art style. Let's take a look at the heirloom.
The heirloom. Okay. Welcome, good vibes. Good to see you, buddy. Happy evening.
I know that the paranormal is real. Listen.
Oh. Okay. So this is a point and click? Yeah, it looks like a point and click. And you get the binary choices like in that one game. The Supermassive Horrors. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
You can inherit the heirloom when it lands on PC, Xbox, PlayStation.
We play a lot of those horror.
Switch,
We need to go to the next one, by the way. Telltale?
Here's a
Yeah.
trailer for Spine.
I actually meant more for the Quarry and like, you know, the Quarry and Until Dawn and all of those. We played pretty much every single one of those games on stream except for one, the newest one, which we're waiting to do. I'm very, very excited to play that one. I think it's called I think it's Murder House, like is the story it's based off of. But yeah. Dude, the Quarry is so good.
Gun Fu Brawler, where you take down an oppressive regime with the help of a talking backbone.
Gun Fu Brawler? Oh!
Holy shit, bro, she killed Tony! Gonna kill you!
It's John Wick the game. Yo! Or Joan Wick, I guess, in this case. Whoa, this is cool. This looks dope.
It's starting to rain. Don't get your guns wet.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was smooth.
Amateurs.
It looks like he used like the Arkham style combat to like dodge and stuff.
Red line. Get ready. We've got guests. Let's welcome them properly.
This looks really good. Yeah, kind of like a Spidey Sense mixed with Arkham. Yeah. I don't know if you played like Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, but basically you would have like one button to just dodge, and it kind of felt like Spidey Sense.
PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Spider-Man had a very similar battle system.
Moving on to something a little more sinister, we've got the
That
latest
looked good.
update on Indica.
Spine looked
a
really good.
psychological puzzle game where you play as a rogue nun.
A rogue nun. Okay. She's just like me for real. FR. Okay. That's a dumb joke. Oh, that apple looks good. Oh. Drops it on her face. Smack. Oh, it's like Adam and Eve? Okay. That was unexpected. I feel like we just got trolled. Hold right click to pray. What was this? Wait, I feel so jarred.
God, please. Talk to me this one time.
Now it's all serious.
How did I go against you? Is it in my power to intervene in your design? Is this a part of your plan?
I figured it out. I think the rave thing, guys, I think that little rave thing was like their little logo. The makers of the game. That's what it was.
Supposed to be.
I'm pretty sure. It was just very jarring that they stuck it in the middle. Like, this is the game. Unless they do another rave. And then all bets are off.
You can see I'm trying.
So this is another game that'll give me depression.
Behind my shoulder.
Got it. Yeah, definitely another game of depression. Excellent. %, not playing this game.
Befriending a demon.
Tiefling! Tiefling! How many times do I have to tell you? Ben, it's a tiefling! It's different from a demon!
Hasn't gone so badly for me. That was Indica, which is coming to PC in Q2 2024.
Oh my god.
I hate to break it to you, Ben, but this next one is our last trailer. It is a super cool world premiere, though.
We're at the end.
Takes the sting out of saying goodbye.
Cringe. Yeah, they've been like this the entire show.
But somehow that feeling is...
By the way, miss, this is the voice of Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3, and this is the voice of Clive from Final Fantasy 16. Both amazing actors. So they're just doing bits throughout the entire thing.
A new video game to look at. Curious.
And a lot of it was cringe. Feels so bad. It's not to make you feel bad. It's just to explain.
You want the truth, my liege?
Oh!
Peace is a fairy tale.
Guys, we just the person who won the giveaway last night won Tales of Iron, by the way. So we are familiar with Tales of Iron here. Dude, I've never seen gameplay of this. This looks good.
Rats to stifle the nightmares. It's high time you woke up, for the nightmare is upon us.
Bum bum bum.
War raged in the south. A terrible evil stirred in the north.
Yeah, little ratties.
Clawing from one year to the next, until finally free.
Basically, it's like a Metroidvania side-scrolling Soulsborne with a brutal story like Game of Thrones, except all of the good guys are little ratty mice dudes, and all the bad guys are giant toads. It's a very complicated game, but it looks really good. It looks really, really good.
Of its frost-bound imprisonment. You think you
I'll have to check that out.
You know nothing, my liege. Wings black as death. Fangs sharp as steel.
Oh, looks like we fight against bats.
Vengeance that will not.
So the DLC is versus the bats.
There's a time for heroes. That time is over.
I like the rat with a nice little mustache.
The kingdom needs a warrior. Forged of the north, and as cold as the snow that shrouds these lands. A rat. Carved from iron. Bred for battle. And unleashed in war.
This game looks really good.
And so, a new tale begins. Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter. Wish list now.
And also, it has the positive thing of reminding me of
that was your first peek at
Redwall.
of Iron 2,
The books where
Whiskers
it's
of
like
Winter,
everything is anthropomorphic, so it's like
PlayStation 5,
eagles
PlayStation 4,
and
Xbox
seals
Series
and
X
otters
S,
and mice and
Xbox
shit.
One, and Nintendo
So good.
Switch in 2024.
But with that, we will have to bid you all adieu.
All right.
Sam,
It's a good show.
I can feel you laughing and smiling uncomfortably. Why?
Nothing. It's just, well, it's not nothing actually. It's not the end of the show
Oh.
because we have another trailer. It's like a one more thing. You know, all the big showcases do it apparently.
Okay.
Hi. And you just kept this to yourself the whole time. You know, we've been emailing about this, and we've been like rehearsing it.
Hey, no worries. We'll see you later, buddy. Take care.
I know, and best of
Hop
all,
in anytime.
It's another world premiere.
We're on every single night.
Gotcha, Sam. You've embarrassed me.
Gotcha.
No, Sam. Not gotcha. Not gotcha. Don't go. Gotcha.
Not gotcha. Oh, I sound so sad. Take care, super buddy. First person horror FPS.
Hey, are you receiving me?
I'm into it.
Do you read me?
Okay. Yeah, I'm into this. Survival horror? Yes, fucking please.
If you hear this, don't take any risks. We need you.
We don't know yet. Okay.
Laura, please answer. The area is not safe. I repeat.
Industria. That looks good. No real gameplay, unfortunately, but Industria 2. Okay. Apparently there's a first one.
That was Industria 2, which is coming soon to PC. So make sure it's on your wish lists. And no more funny business. That really
The first one is out for like $5.
For real this time. It's been an absolute pleasure, Sam.
Likewise, Ben. But before we make good on our karaoke promise, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in wherever you are. We'd also like to shout out the people behind the scenes who've made this spring showcase a reality, and our partners over at PAX.
Remember to head over to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
I'm just wish
to add
listing
the
those.
Games we've covered
There we
to
go.
your wish lists.
Finally, just
I added
before
a
we
lot
go,
of games to the wish
we'd
list,
like to
guys.
take a moment
We have
to
a lot.
recognize what a difficult period it has been and continues to be in the games industry, with countless layoffs and a growing fog of
True.
uncertainty,
True and
somehow
real.
coupled with headline news about huge profits.
We simply couldn't have a show like this full of awesome trailers
Fucking based.
and demos and presentations without the hard-working people who turn such inspired ideas into reality.
The makers of this show, and both Ben and I, we want to acknowledge just how difficult it's become to work and feel supported in this industry.
So for everyone
It's rough.
out there weathering this storm, regardless of what you do, we just want to say that we see you, we're thinking of you, and we truly hope that things are going to get better.
So please support
Good question,
your favourite
Promethean.
games and the people who make them in whatever way you can.
I'm Ben Starr.
And I'm Samantha Bayard.
And this has been the Future Game Show Spring Showcase 2024. But hold on a minute. Don't touch that dial. Whilst we're leaving you for pastures new, the Future Game Show expansion pack is up next, which features developer interviews and even more world premieres.
It's just 60 seconds away, so we probably don't have time to entertain you good people during the interim. I mean,
There's
people
more?
take these blanks, so...
Maybe I'll start getting undressed now.
God's every
Give the
time.
people what they want, Sam. Give the people what they want.
It looks like the developer interviews are pretty much for all the games that we already saw. So I'm thinking it might not be worth watching tonight. What do you guys think? I'm like scrolling through. Salmon and neon green. Not worth watching? Alright. I don't know. Salmon and neon green is very appetizing. It's like disgusting. You're right. I didn't ever really think of like the foreground and the background colors like that. Oh my god. So many good games though. Holy smokes. I would say, like, compared to like the Nintendo Direct that we just watched a couple weeks ago and like some of the other ones, I would say that this game show was like a solid, like, I would say like an 8 out of 10. There were some really, really, really good games in this. A lot of really good premieres, a lot of good indie games, a few lackluster ones, but you know, there's always, you know, some hits and some misses. I would say like a solid 8 out of 10. Honestly. Solid cringe out of 10. I mean, that was just like the humor though, you know. I don't really like judge that too much. It was cringe. It definitely was cringe humor. I don't really judge it too much, honestly. I think that's totally fine. I think it's totally fine. I mean, dude, we're there for the trailers. We're there for the trailers. And the trailers were quite good. Like, I think I put on, just the outfits as a note, fair. I think I put on my wish list, like, maybe 15 odd games just tonight watching this show. Like, that's a lot. That means there's very few repeats from other shows. There are some, but that's okay. And there's a lot of new games, and a lot of them looked really good, like good enough for me to wish list and follow, and like, you know, maybe cover soon, maybe play a demo of soon, all kinds of stuff. Nothing but W's. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We've had a lot of lackluster shows recently, so this was a nice one. Honestly, big W for me. If you guys wanted to catch some of the other trailers that you might have missed, that is the video. I will be posting this on YouTube very, very soon. Sometime this week, hopefully, as soon as my editor is able to get a thumbnail made, because I have zero artistic ability. But yeah, I think it was pretty good.